Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of 90 Day Fiance, Season 9, Episode 12. Is it different expectations? I always forget the stupid titles because I think today is so dumb. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
auntie that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now, you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. I want to say happy 4th of July or happy Independence Day to everybody here in the US of A. You all are going to be hearing fireworks in the back of this video because they are setting them off, okay? But we're going to go on. Okay. So I'm going to be doing a little double duty and helping Miss Raydella with the comments. So I will not be putting up the couples on the screen this week. Hi everybody. Hope you all had a great day. So if I had to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance, season 9, episode 12, Different Expectations, I probably would rate this episode a D. Let me know down in the description box what you would rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance. Now, the reason why I rated it a D is because it just was, for me, a filler episode. There were a lot of things that were going on with a lot of the couples that I just thought was just unnecessary for us to discuss and to even go through. And so this is going to probably be one of the fastest reviews that you all are getting from me. The first couple that I want to discuss is Gibberish and Miana. Now, as we know, this is a reenactment, if you will, of this couple's relationship. And it's really boring, even the way that they're reenacting it. They're trying to make us believe that there's some conflict, some confusion, that the parents aren't really feeling it. Gibberish went over to his grandmother's house and had a conversation with his grandmother, who is basically repeating the same thing. They're thinking that, he is not happy. But I think that what they should be looking at, like if this was a real story, a real situation, I would think about, maybe he's maturing and has a lot on his mind and they need to really mind their business. As a result of his family having this fake ass conversation with Gibberish, he has a meeting of the minds with Miona and basically is chastising her and talking down to her. This, in my opinion, is the second or third time that he has talked down to this woman and told her basically, you're a princess, I need a queen. Well, bitch, you got to be a king and you ain't even got your own castle. I like stuff like this, like the way that he talks to her and talks down on her. If it was real, I would not blame her for standing her ground about her wedding, because basically he has allowed his family to get involved to convince him that he is not doing the right thing. He flew this girl over here without employment. He also flew this girl over here without a pot to and a window to throw it out of. And I think that is very, very disrespectful and childish almost for him to throw insults at this young lady about where she is, her being a millennial. He's a millennial. He doesn't have it together. He doesn't even know whether or not he should prioritize her over his music. And he has the audacity to sit in a restaurant and try to chastise this girl. She, I know she wants to kick off her makeup line and stuff like that. But just the way that he was talking to her, I would say, girl, get whatever you can get and get to moving. Because like I said, this is, in my opinion, the second or third time that he has absolutely talked down to her on national cotton freaking television. Get what you gonna get from this mofo and move the hell on. That's where I am with it. That's exactly where I am with this. The next couple I want to talk about is Cara and Guillermo, or Guillermo. Guillermo. Um, it's the same old, same old. Again, it's a filler episode. She took him to a rodeo, and he was moved by the national anthem. And he said that this wasn't his first rodeo, that, they had these rodeos, I believe he said, in Venezuela. And he is very grateful to her. As we all know, he lost his brother last week, and he's not able to leave the country and come back because he has a 90-day period, a 90-day K1 visa. And if he leaves and that expires, right, that ends right then and there. And so he has been very thankful that she has been by his side and has supported him and uplifted him. And that's what a woman is supposed to do. And so we see, him eating American food, or what they call American food. And he's just enjoying it. And then, she begins to tell him that she's reconsidering her stubbornness and her controlling ways. And she's going to give him a semi-wedding that he has requested. As we all know, he really wants a very nice wedding and stuff. And so in honor of his brother, she has softened some and said that she is going to give him that. And so, we'll see. She said that she's going to do like a small version of what it is that he wants. And, we'll see. The next couple that I want to talk about is Thais and Patrick. Of course, we all know that last week she revealed in front of his brother Michael in Vegas that her father does not know that she is getting married to Patrick. And so this has been on Patrick's mind. Last week she took him to a chapel and said, let's get married and, Zoom my father in. Let's, do, a chat or whatever with my father. And he said, no, this is how you marry a stripper. And so, of course, she got offended by it and everything. But he stood his ground and was like, I'm not going to marry this chick. And so, they go back to the house and everything. And now our boy is involved with it. So, of course, the brother is telling her, she's in the kitchen and she's cooking. And he said, what are you cooking? And she said, stroganoff. And she gave some to him. chewed a little bit, and spit it in a trash can behind her back. I was like, you did wrong. So he, spit it in the thing, and he said that, the meat was real rubbery and she had overcooked it and all that kind of stuff. And so, as they began to, talk and, excuse me, attempt to get along, he asked her about her father. And of course, she was taken aback because she felt like this was a private conversation that she had had with Patrick. But I was like, boo, Patrick may or may not have told him right first, but damn it, he has another brother, and you sit it in front of the brother while you in Vegas. So why are you mad that one brother knows and the other brother can't know? Like, that's just dumb as hell, right? And so, of course, she's angry with him. And, he comes and Patrick comes in and, they begin to eat. And she's, arguing with Patrick about the fact that he had mentioned it to him. And he was like, that's my brother. But the reason why he, mentioned it to her is because he said, the father, if you marry Patrick without consulting your father, the father is going to have a problem with Patrick for the rest of his life. She said that, I talk to my father every day. This is my business. This is between me and my dad. Woo-de-woo-de-woo. But I agree with the brother because he is going to have a problem with him. He already has a problem with him. She said that she's lived independently and made her own decisions for the majority of her life. Boo, you still got milk behind your ears. So what? What? So of course, they go back and they argue, and she don't want to have a conversation. They talk about a bachelor's party filler episode at best. And I just wasn't impressed. And next couple. The next couple that I want to talk about is Bilal and Shaeeda. Bilal, of course, is down on, he's feeling a little down, a little low. Things have not been going the way that he has been wanting them to go with her. And so, she comes in and she said that, when he gets upset, he withdraws. I'm the same way. Like, I will withdraw, like, okay. I'll be like a ghost. You won't even see me, hear me, smell me, taste me, nothing. Okay, I'm out. But, she is saying that, this is how he handles stress. So, she was like, the kids are in the house and let's go and do something, so we can communicate with one another, or at least, get his mind off of whatever he's going through. Of course, he is going through the her and his prenup agreement, and her wanting to talk to his attorney. As I said last week, attorneys talk to attorneys. And so if she gets the opportunity to talk to his attorney about this prenup agreement, we know it's fake, because attorneys, again, talk to attorneys. They do what we call negotiations, okay? And come to a settlement. This is not something that she has a right to. And I just want to make sure that y'all know that. Why is that bothering me like that? She doesn't have a right to talk to his attorney about anything. She doesn't have a right to amend the prenup agreement unless she is doing that through a counsel, legal counsel. Just want to make sure that y'all know that. Okay. So they go with the kids and they go and do yoga, and she's right in her zone. And so while she's in her zone and everything, the kids are playing around with Bilal, and they're not really taking it serious. And I thought that was excellent. I think that he is a good dad. He may not be a good spouse because this is his damn second, third marriage, okay? So it's obvious he's not a good spouse, but he's a good dad. And to hear his son giggling like that and all of that, I thought that was very endearing, and it gave us a chance to see him in a total different light, right? And so later on, we see that the ex-wife comes over to the house, and I'm thinking, honey, this is looking like a little sick and sister wives. which I will be doing a review to that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that review. So the ex-wife comes over because she wants sister girl to know where she stands in the relationship. Boo on the other side in your own motherfucking house. That's where you stand at. You ain't standing in my face. No, you not, boo-boo. Your chance is over. You married someone else. Y'all go and have a conversation about that. Now, I thought that the ex-wife, I don't know how y'all feel, but I thought she was dead ass wrong to be sitting her ass up in her house and trying to dictate to her about what her intentions is with this mofo. Wait a minute, back up, honey. What's his intentions with her? Is his intentions to come over here and control and monopolize and manipulate and control this whole situation and have this girl ass out should she decide that she want to divorce his ass? He has already still gone. He still got to take care of her for 10 cotton freaking years. So this, like I said before, this cotton freaking, and I'm trying not to cuss a lot, prenup agreement is some bull from the giddy up. It's bull from the giddy up. And how dare you come over here and say to me, okay, because she came up in the house and y'all know I don't really like Shaeeda, right? But this time she was right because the girl came up in there blazing and talking about some I ain't come up in here to play games. Well, bitch, you ain't see no cars and no drinks and no hors d'oeuvres and nothing on the table. I ain't playing with your ass either. You gonna come on up in here. You better come correct when you come up in here. Oh, it's Tagato for me that you gonna walk up into another woman's house. I'm the one that, girl, you was dead wrong. You was dead wrong. And she gonna say, I'm just looking to see whether or not, you want him for his money. I'm looking out for the kids' best interest. Then, bitch, you need to get another extra job, you or your husband, and make sure that y'all leave him something. You don't know what Bilal got and what he don't got. As long as he paying child support to you until them kids turn 18, that's the only thing you gotta. Don't be talking about some cotton freaking wealth. Girl, bye. Sit down. What you and your husband doing over there in y'all? See, that's why you got to take care of your own grass before you get to mowing somebody else's, bitch. The nerve, the audacity for her to come up in there with that crap. And she was like, Shaeeda was like, look, I have my own business. I have my studio. I got a reputation. Google me, bitch. Shaeeda told her, go get the tech, get the clicking some keys. Google me. Because you don't know what I'm coming up in here with. How dare she come up in somebody else's house like that? And then they looking like twins, got the same hair wrap on, same color, same everything. If you don't care nothing about this man, honey, and you coming as far as, with your kids, bitch, next time put it in the ladder. Okay? Put it in the ladder, put a stamp on it, send it through the post office. Because what you're not going to do is walk your ass up in here and talk to me any kind of way you want to and act like, this is in the best interest of the children. Come get the body here. She said Shaeeda told her, she said me and Bilal will have that conversation. Now, this was the week that I was all for it. I was here for that. Yeah, get the stepping, sis. She told me, I think I, caught her off guard and blindsided. Yeah. But she set you straight. She didn't give you no answers. Okay? She didn't give you no answers. She gave you all them politically correct answers and then sent your ass on out her door. And then she gonna say, I was a little upset about Bilal not introducing her to me when she first got here. Bitch, when she was trying to talk to you down at the mosque, you act like you ain't like her. Oh, it's the ghetto for me. last but freaking not least. Oh no, not last but not least. Ariel and Biniyam. Now they got the freaking Leonardo DiCaprio wannabe generic ass Leonardo DiCaprio coming up in the house. Now this is the day she's supposed to Ari is supposed to be going to get fitted for her wedding dress. And so he come up in there trying to run. So now Biniyam don't like him, but Biniyam said, bitch, I need my green card because I got some things that I need to do. So I'm a tread lightly. But as soon as I get the opportunity to put you in another headlock, oh, that's exactly what's happening. And this time when I put you in one, I ain't gonna let you go as quick as, when you tap out, I'm gonna make you tap out till your whole arm just dribble down on the ground. But anyway, so this mofo comes in the house. Biniyam looking at him. The baby ain't, enthusiastic about seeing him. So, he ain't really close to the family like she say he is. Okay, because the little baby don't know him. The little baby was getting a massage. He said, when he came up in there, he was mad because he was like, you disturbing my groove. So, of course, Ari comes out and she's like, I'm just not feeling well. And so he's like, what do you mean she's not feeling well? She's like, I'm just feeling like a little nauseous or whatever. So, Biniyam was like, okay. So he was like, when was the last time Leonardo, generic ass wannabe Leonardo DiCaprio was like, well, when was the last time you had your period? That's so inappropriate. Like, is he her good Judy? Or is he her ex-husband? Or was her ex-husband her good Judy? Because I never had a man ask me, I'm talking about ever, ask me when was the last time I had my period. Never. Inappropriate. Then he gonna ask, then he asked Benny, and Benny said, that's too personal. That ain't none of your motherfucking business. Don't ask me nothing like that. And I don't blame Benny. He should have leaped across the room. He should have got real froggy with him. But again, he's got to go. So Ari was like, I don't know. He said, okay, well, we'll go and get, a pregnancy test. Biniyam said, I'll go get a pregnancy test. She said, well, you can't go and get it because you don't have, you can't drive. So he said, I'll go. He up in there trying to cause confusion and chaos in their relationship. I am absolutely and totally convinced that is what he is doing. You trying to start. You got to be starting something. But you better remember when Michael Jackson put out You Got to Be Starting Something, he also said beat it, okay? Batch. He's pushing his luck with Biniyam. So, of course, now him and Biniyam are going to the store to go and get a pregnancy test. Because she knows cotton freaking well she ain't pregnant. They go to the store and he asks Biniyam how many First of all, Biniyam made a good point. He was talking about all this stuff and how well he knows Ari. Biniyam said, well, why the fuck he's still married to her then? Why they divorced? Why she get rid of him? If he all that in a damn bag of chips, why aren't they together anymore? Exactly, Biniyam. But he got to say all of that behind him. He can't say none of that stuff out in public or to them. He got to say it to us, during his confessional. But he was dead right. So they in the car and they riding to the, the local CVS. And he asked, Biniyam how many kids? Biniyam said 10. He said, I don't think Ari want that many kids. Biniyam said, well, I mean, you know her so well. This my woman. I said 10 kids, bitch. You asked me a question, I answered it. He said, well, we'll find out from Ari how many she want. He should have backhanded the auntie, pull it in. That was so, like, I don't believe anything you say. I'm going to challenge everything that you say. I'm going to basically contradict everything that you say, and I am going to get on your nerve. So they come out the store with the pregnancy test, and he gives the bag to Biniyam and said, this is your future. Well, bitch, you should have let them handle their future alone where you was gone. Now, he's disappointed because he really wanted to go and see her try on wedding dresses. He says that he has to fly back tomorrow. Bye. Fly them friendly skies, boo. So anyway, he's flying, they come back. She goes into the bathroom and she, comes back and the test is negative. Of course it was. She knew that it was negative anyway. And he says, well, this is a good time for me to leave. Bitch, after you done already tried to stir up conflict and confusion in their marriage. Ari don't want that man. She just wants to irritate Biniyam. And then when he gets there, he asked her how many kids did she want. She said maybe one more. He said, well, Biniyam said 10. Now she's sitting up there saying, I don't know whether or not I should marry him because we don't think the same. Bitch, you didn't know that when you were sitting up in Ethiopia? You just figuring out that the two of you all see life differently? Then you didn't do your homework. Oh my God. I cannot with her. Last but not least, Yve and Mohamed. We see Yve, Mohamed, and the son at like one of those little game complexes. Like, I don't know, y'all. My child is grown, so I don't know what you call it. But y'all let me know down in the comment section. I want to say a jungle gym, but it wasn't because, you do little obstacles and stuff like that. And this is very therapeutic for Theon. And so Mohamed is having a great time with him, but I don't see her doing anything. Maybe I missed that part. Y'all let me know, but I didn't see her doing anything. So, they're having a great time and all of that kind of stuff. And, he's just, in my opinion, he has absolutely been reduced down to a caregiver. So we see him go, hop on his bicycle and drive down to the nearest coffee shop to meet one of the guys that he met at the mosque. So of course this guy's sitting there with him and they're having a conversation. And what we suspected is true. This mofo sits in there and I told myself I wasn't gonna laugh. He sits in there and tells dude that he miserable. He said he don't get out the house. Ain't nobody helping him. And as long as he is taking care of Theon, I think that's the little boy name, she don't give a fuck about him. He said, now Theon with his daddy, and I told you all that I suspected from day one that he lives the majority of the time with his daddy. When he's not with his daddy, Mohamed watching him. Now, they had already had a conversation about the wedding, and he wants her to just go to the justice of the peace. And so now we realize that the reason why he wants her to go to the justice of the peace because he needs to expedite his green card. He said he been over here too long. She dragging her feet about him getting his green card, and he got dreams, bitch. He said he got dreams and aspirations and goals, and she holding his up. The guy was like, what? He was like, yeah, man, I can't go nowhere. Ain't nobody helping me or nothing. Basically, he had a cotton freaking a tin can in front of this mofo. But dude ain't bite because dude was like, look, what you gonna do? He said, I really want to take care of my mother. I think about taking care of my mother. He said, well, what you gonna do if this don't work out? He said, bitch, I'm giving me another sponsor. Why you think I came down to the mosque? Because I'm trying to get the hookup. You ain't got nobody you can hook me up. Do they got like a speed dating sponsor program? Do they got one of them down at the... He straight up said, I need my cotton freaking green card, and if she don't give it to me, I'm going to give me another sponsor. Let me know about the speed sponsor program. This mofo is strictly here to get a green card. He don't care if he get it from her or another mother. He don't love Eve at all. Period. We suspected it from the giddy up. He said, I got goals here in these here United States. The dude knew that he was looking for a sponsorship. But he was like, I ain't getting into that on camera because you ain't gonna never set me up. I'm pleading the fifth on this. Okay, so what you, I can't help you out. Dude was like, my coffee cold. It's time for me to get up out of here. He's using this woman for a green card. He said, I need to be able to work. I need to be able to get my stuff together. Nickname Pedro, give dog a bone. He said, bitch, I'm using her and I need another sponsor. And I was done. This mofo sat there and pulled out the tears when he started talking about his mama. He's not playing with Eve. He said, I ain't got time for no wedding. She want to be all romantical. Ain't that what they call it, romantical? He said, Thank you so much, Shantisa Williams, for the $4.99 super chat. Mohamed don't want Eve at all. When he said he was getting a new sponsor, told me everything. He wants that green card to bring his family here. Absolutely. And to take care of his mama. That's what he wants. And that's what he gonna get. Because thank you so much, Fee, for the $2.99 super chat. Only the doctor asked that. I don't know what that was, boo, but I had thought that I saw one early and I wanted to come back and get it, and it's untimely. Thank you so much, boo, for the super chat. I'm sorry, Fee. Y'all, at least he bold enough to say it. He didn't already last week say that she was unfit to be his baby mother. He said that last week. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. But as I was saying, he got what he wanted because allegedly he was at the tell-all recording. Oh, yes, he was. So he's got what he wanted. She's so stupid. I can't stand a stupid woman. Like, I just can't. But anyway, y'all, that is the end of my review. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, I rated this episode a D because I thought it was a filler episode. Again, let me know what you would rate it down in the comment section. Okay. I love you all to pieces. I'm hoping you all are having a great 4th of July, great Independence Day. And until next time, y'all stay safe and know that